Okay, here's the thing, you guys. It's the perfect time of year to buy a shoe that you can wear now and that you'll also wear in the summertime. I know that sometimes when you look at like super wintry shoes right now, you're like, you know, how much longer will I really wear it? And then you're like, okay, it's the summertime, it's at the end of the season. No, there is never an end of the season with this shoe. And I think that if you love Ryka as much as we do, the by women, for women technology, it's so funny because I'm watching the Julia series about Julia Child. I don't know if anybody's watching it with David Hyde Pierce. It's amazing. But they're doing a show called By Women, For Women on public TV. And every time they say it, I'm like, or Ryka, like, okay, one or the other. So this is brand new. I think that really cool cup sew outsole just takes Ryka into a whole new way because, yeah, we love our lace-up shoes, we love our fitness shoes, but this is this category that we've been talking about. And by the way, this is all man-made, even though it gives you that faux leather look in the back, that you can wear with a dress, with a little wide leg pant and a great sweater. And the colors here are beautiful. So this is called our Heather Taupe.
Yes.
Next to that we have Heather Blue. So you think of, and it's so funny, the Irish guests are actually coming over for the first time in years. Oh yeah, they're going to be here. They're all flying in. And supposedly we have a very special guest I'm not supposed to talk about, so I'll wait. But anyway, it just reminds me of like the, you know, the Heather on the Hill, like they sing in Brigadoon, or the Heather in the Irish knits that just like fade from one to the other. So super denim friendly, brilliant white with that silver on the back. Come on. And by the way, make sure you open your box because we didn't forget to put the shoes in there because they are so darn lightweight. Then we have it in black. So if you need that all black shoe for work, but you want something with a cool factor, this is it. And then the next one is such a pretty color called red clay. So you can wear that with all your warm tones, all your browns. But Heather Taupe, all the way at the other end, is by far the most popular. So I'm gonna literally not be mean, but I'm gonna throw that to Leilani because it literally weighs, I don't know, a couple feathers, I think, that fall out of your pillow.
It's like 7.5 ounces.
Nothing.
It's like so nice. And at 1 a.m. when I was on with Courtney, we were just talking about the color palette has been very sophisticated with Ryka going into spring. And so like colors like this, it's beautiful. It kind of inspires you to like figure out the outfits, you know, going into the next season. What I do want to say is what a shoe is meant for, because we have our fitness shoes meant for dancing and jumping up and down. This is your, of course, casual, everyday, you know, walking lifestyle shoe. We wanted to create it with a lot of extra cushioning. So that's what this is meant to give your foot, is softness. We have our Re-Zorb foam underneath that's going to absorb shock. Feel all the extra cushioning under the heel, flexible underneath the foot, a lot of extra cushioning underneath the ball of the foot. So you know your foot. If your foot is a foot that needs a lot of extra cushioning, that's how you feel most comfortable. This is that shoe. Our insole is removable though, so if you need a custom built orthotic that has more arch support, take ours out, put yours in. This one's built with extra cushioning underneath the foot.
Well, it also takes Ryka to a whole new direction, because if I'm going to travel and I know I'm going to be like walking in a museum and standing in exhibits, and maybe you do the thing where you wear the little headphones and the tour guide talks to you about, you know, the Impressionist era or whatever it is, like you want to look good, you don't want to make a lot of noise, and you also want to feel beautiful in your shoes. So if all of a sudden the restaurant's a little dressier than you thought it was going to be, this one works. I'd love to take you through the colors because it is brand new, and wear it now with a sneaker, wear it then barefoot. And with 300 ordered, most of them in the Heather Taupe, we only have 1,000 to go around. And think of that as just like all these shades of beige. Like you talked about the seashell.
Yes.
When I look inside a seashell and the mother of pearl and there's all those bands, so pretty. Maybe the best denim friendly shoe, because pretty much every color of denim is in that shoe, right? That's called the Heather Blue. And at this time of year, we don't know if we're getting more back in. So get them while we have them, because a lot of times it's the only order that we get. $5.50 in brilliant white, but I love how you took it out of a like uniform shoe. Popping that little silver in the back. I mean, you know, that's an inspiration. really cool, like city shoe. And if it gets a little dirty, how do we take care of this? Just spot clean?
Spot clean, a little gentle, like laundry detergent even, you know.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
800 left in black, and it's black to the floor,
Black
so
to the
that
floor,
that is your rule. You've got it. And then Deanna has this in the red
one.
clay, and I love how that picks up the tone of your like cute casual
that's
dress.
And I love that it's like a slip-on, stretchy. I don't have to worry about it slipping off. This is great for travel. You're in the airport running through, just slip it on, keep it going.
Because the people behind you are not nice when you take time.
No.
They're aggressive on and off. You know, and you can feel. I had a teacher that used to call it the hairy eyeball, and like you feel it from behind if you're taking 1 second too long.
You don't want to
Like,
be that person. You don't want to be that person holding
I'm
up the
good.
line.
No, but it's
But
great,
also,
and I like the
you want to
dress.
be able
Like,
to get there and be able to have a shoe that's going to work with multiple outfits, especially from your favorite Ryka, which you might normally just do in a lace up. And here comes Miss Nancy. Yeah. Hi. Come on in, sit on the couch with us. Yeah,
Nice to see you. By the way, I love the Julia Child documentary.
Isn't it
I'm
so
I watched
good?
everything on Julia
All right,
Child.
do you
Okay,
like
sorry.
cats?
I'm allergic to cats.
Okay.
I used to have a cat, and then I got allergic to him.
Okay, well,
So-
read the book Julia and Her Cats. It's this whole story about
okay.
Julia in Paris and how she
I
loved
know
cats.
would love that. Jen Coffey.
Yeah.
And Ann Wiggins.
Oh
Me,
yeah,
with my Luna.
a sweet Luna.
So I've got a 3-hour jewelry show.
Ooh.
Gold and gemstones starting at 9 p.m. on QVC too.
Pretty.
We love that.
Nora, right? Very pretty.
I feel like Tuesday nights are a lot of joy
Yeah.
on QVC
Yeah.
too, and we have to work. I think it's on purpose. So we
All right, see you guys.
Bye, Nancy. Good to see you. So we have it for you in our heather taupe, in heather blue, in brilliant white, in black, and in red clay. And yes, this book said that her whole life Julia always had cats.
Oh, I love that.
I knew I loved her for a reason. But you can't watch those shows while you're hungry. You cannot. You cannot watch any Julia Child movie, show, documentary when you're hungry.
That's like when you grocery shop when you're hungry.
Oh, my mother always said, never go to the store when you're hungry.
Oh, that's so funny.
And shop the perimeter. That's
Yes.
what Ginny always said.
Oh, I love that.
Well, here comes a Courtney shoe.
Well, you know what?
You know.
Franco
I do like them.
Sardo
They're
is
good.
just on fire. Where is Franco Sardo headquartered?
Well, he's from outside of Venice, right, where he grew up.
What's going on?